Alright then guys, welcome back to the Charlton Save. What a summer, can I say? What? There's been ups and downs and we've lost a key player, we brought some more people in and can I say, it has been hectic all over the shop. I've tried to get rid of some players, obviously some fringe players that no longer needed at the club. Some have wanted to go, some have not wanted to go. I think the biggest thing that I can tell you is that Klassen, a goalkeeper that was sensational last season and pivotal for us to go forward. Say go forward. Go up the table. Kind of left. He only left for 20 odd million pound, 24 million pound I think it is here. Went to Barcelona. The only reason he's left and for so cheap, I bought him for 16 mil, and we sold him for 27. But the problem was PSG came in. PSG came in for him, so the potential. Okay. PSG came in for him. I rejected it because he's only like 25 million pound, and we wanted 40, at least 40 for him, if not 60. And he had a grumpy. He said he wants to leave. And they got like Valencia came in, and it was like Napoli came in, so I could reject those ones. But then Barcelona came in, and I had to accept it because I know having a player like that is decent, but his contract was running out at the end of the season as well, so he was potentially not going to sign a new one, and all this other stuff. So I thought, just get 27 million pound for him. We can get another keeper that's good. And we can move on from him. So that's the biggest thing I can tell you right now. But yeah, we'll have a look at stuff that goes on. There's two people that joined us at the end of right at the end of last season. Got this guy from Barcelona. He's a right back. You'll see why we need him in a second. But he's meant to be a squad player, but a £9 million, perfect. £9 million, perfect. Obviously they bought him for 27. They bought him for 16. He's had the rounds around Europe really. Someone's going to come in with a lot of experience, able to slot in that right back slot, easy enough. Nothing else I can really say about him really. Yeah, nothing else really. A decent player, going to be a right back for the entire season pretty much. I don't see any problems with him really. And then Teddy Jenks, a £10 million player, just feeding the philosophy a little bit here. Excuse me. I knew he was going to come in and be better than everything else. Like not everything else we had, but like a rotational option in midfield. And not only that, is if we revert to a defensive midfielder and he can play like all those positions. So you can play the defensive midfielder, you can play the attacking midfielder, and he can play centre midfield. All three star. His mental attributes are actually mental. So, and obviously the physicals are decent. He's not technically gifted, but he will put in a shift in. He will work hard and for a long time. So it's just one of those players that kind of reminds me of a young James Milner. He's going to come in and just do everything and not do anything amazing, but do everything well enough for you to know he's there. So he just comes in and can play both the roles I want to play in that position, or all three really: Mazzala, box to box, and a deep line playmaker. So again, he's someone that's going to come in and do a job really. The reason we needed a right back is because we sold Nyambi. Second season in a row we sold a right back. Yeah, it's he's on £105,000 a week. Made a little bit loss on him, 500,000. He played really well over the season. I just didn't want someone that's. I paid £30 million for a right back, so to get 30 million, best part of £30 million back for a right back was something I couldn't really turn down. But yeah, so basically we swapped £70 million and Jenks really. The only other absentees that you probably realise here in the end of last season, we sold Alpha Doherty to Middlesbrough for 2.5. Again, not really something I want to do. £2.5 million. I probably could have kept him, but again, it's something that won't see any game time this season, and the only reason he saw game time last season because we got 2 players injured or our back four was suspended or something. So yeah, he's gone. He's gone, and we'll see the end of him. We'll go with this season's because I don't know where it does it because we signed it before the beginning of July. So we'll go with this season's stuff. Some big transfers in here, some not so big transfers and stuff like that. So we'll do ins, then we do outs afterwards. But we signed this guy from Everton. It's 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Comes in at the left. It becomes a out and out best left winger. Obviously, Everton got relegated in a relegation release clause of £29.5 million. Yeah, we paid what they paid for him. Really, I didn't realise. I thought he was an Everton youngster, but paying £30 million for a youngster is never good. But again, it feeds the philosophy. He's got international caps for Ghana already at 20. He comes in and is rated £38 million. Has he got a contract release clause? Yeah, minimum fee release clause £84 million. So he's definitely going to potentially make us a lot of profit. So there's someone that's going to come in and do a job on the left hand side. Again, that's a position that excuse me. That's a position that I've struggled for a couple of seasons in the Premier League to get a player that's that good, and to get a player that good and be 20, I'm more than capable of giving them £30 million for him, especially as we got that £30 million from selling the right back. So good investment, really, passing the money on, really. And again, we had £66 million budget as well this season, so kind of helps. Then we found the bargain of the save, or the potential for the future of the save to go absolutely insane. This guy is absolutely sensational. Federico Quintana, 22 Argentinian, comes in for Boca Juniors for £5.75 million and comes in as our best midfielder. I think the only person better than him at the club is Allsop and centre back, and Ketia at striker. We'll get to him a bit later on, but he's got a 4-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, which is actually it's not a potential. It's actually a potential. I'm excited to see him play, really. Then we got a director of football signing. Don't really know why we signed this guy. He signed it for £14,000. Yeah, I'll probably end up selling this guy. I want to try and sell him for profit. I don't care releasing him, but we paid money for him. I do want to get a profit for him. Then we looked at who we needed in the team, really. I looked at the team as like, where do we need strength? I knew we needed a left winger. I thought we needed a left back. So I went to director of football, and this guy was recommended to me. 3.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential because he's 27. He's not going to get any better. It sucks, really, but it is what it is. And for £15 million, I didn't think it was a problem, or didn't think it was a bad idea. Played in Italy most of his life. I don't know if that's an Italian team, but yeah. Oh, it is an Italian team. Yeah. Played in Italy all his life, and then just moved over to obviously play the Premier League. But definitely takes over from Messina at left back. And then we signed this youngster from what is it called? Bologna, 1.7 million. This guy's going to be insane, apparently. 4-star potential, and even if he doesn't reach that potential, there is definitely room to become like a backup left winger anyway. So for £1.7 million for a couple of seasons, loan him out, and then hopefully we can get him into the first team picture. Really, we'll offer him out on loan already now, just because two clubs are interested. Then we signed Chris Taylor from Exeter. He's English, 17-year-old. Come up on the scout report. His current ability is 2-star across all these 3 positions. Potential for 5-star, by the way. A lot of people were in for him, and obviously we landed him, which is very, very good. Already couped some of the money from Sheffield Wednesday loaning him. Again, that's not really an issue. It's not something we're looking for, but if Sheffield Wednesday are going to give us £2,500 a month for 10 months to loan him, and we paid it £100,000 less than £100,000 to sign him, so we'd already got a quarter of his money back already. So by the end of the season anyway. But yeah, he's going to be a quality striker or a winger or something. And he was recommended to us The only reason we signed him for £94,000 is because of the compensation rule when you sign somebody that young. It was an approach to sign, so we signed him that way. A lot of people were offering extra money for him, and they were turning £500,000 down. So, what I mean, and he's already worth £500,000. Right. Then we've got the keeper, Matej Kovar. Obviously, we had to get another keeper in. Sending Claessen's the way we had to. Never brilliant, but again, this guy comes in, paid £8.75 million. They only paid 3.7 last season for him, but paying 8.75 this season for him. And again, he comes in, he's worth £20.5 million. Comes in as 3.5 star compatibility, 3.5 star potential. 25 years old, so he's only a year older than Klaassen. He's not much of a difference in terms of goalkeeping ability, and we potentially made £20 million because we sold Klaassen for 27, and we signed this guy for less than 9. So it's not a position I wanted to change, but it's a position we had to change, and that's the second summer in a row we've signed Sassuolo's keeper. I think it's kind of funny. Next summer, get another keeper in, lads. We need to sign this. We need to sign this guy next summer. I'll scout him anyway, just because it's funny to keep signing their keepers, and then having to find new ones. And then comes in this guy. Again, it's somebody for the future. I want to keep trying to sign people that for the future. Did he get relegated? I don't really know. No, they didn't get relegated, but he was in RC Lens 2 for some reason when I signed him, and they wanted £1 million for him. They just signed him for 600,000, so they make £400,000 profit. But again, this guy is going to be decent. Has a potential being. It's gone down a little bit, but again, it's someone that's probably going to improve definitely over the coming seasons. These are the kind of people I want to get rid of, like Madueke or Pantic. Like he's good as Pantic or Piantic or whatever his name is, and he's like 19. So trying to get rid of him is definitely Pantic. I mean, and trying to inbreed in all these youngsters again. I'm going to try and do that next season. Trying to look at I did this season, but off camera. But next season we'll have a look at the youth team, see what's happening with that, and see what people we can potentially promote and see what happens with them. But moving over to the people that have left us, I'm not going to go through everyone. The loan people we don't care about, and the low fees that people offered for us, for our players that we're going to release this summer, we don't care about either. But the first person to go out is obviously Philippe Sandler. Got £5.5 million for him. He was worth 15 million or 13.5, but I just wanted him out of the club. It's somebody that come in as a backup. It's only 3-star. Again, it's an okay backup as a centre back, but yeah, just get some money in for him. I just wanted to try and get some more fresh faces in. This guy, again, Philippe Renau. So he's one of the people that we had to sign because we had a policy we couldn't sign any more players over the age of 23 because we hadn't signed enough players under the age of 23. So it's the guy that we bought in for 1.4, 1.1 even, and we sold it for 4.6. Okay, we had to pay Juventus or Zebra in this case 600,000 as a sell-on fee percentage, but again, it's not like even if we paid 1.7 million pound, we still made £3 million profit on him, and he didn't even play a single game for us either. So, this transfer is something I'm proud of. As a football manager connoisseur, I am proud of this transfer. We signed this guy last summer for free. We loaned him out for 350,000. That summer. That's because he didn't have a work permit, and I thought, do you know what? I'll see how much people want to pay for him. It's worth 25. We'll see how much people want to pay for him. Someone came in with a £5 million offer. I think that was Zenit St. Petersburg. Came in with a £5 million offer. I was like, nah, get out of town. And then Schalke came in with a £22 million offer. I thought it was a steal because obviously we signed him for free, and sending somebody for £22 million the summer after you sign him for free, and he's not even played a game for us. So I was more than happy to take that £22 million. Not even that, he's got future fees, potential cost including add-ons is £27.5 million. We signed him for nothing. got a few more youngsters going out on loan and free transfers and stuff. Like, you know these guys are bad when Leyton and Doncaster have them in that under 18s, like Peterborough under 18s, Swansea's under 23s. Want to get away from these teams. Want to play these teams in the cup and beat them 4-0 because our team's so good. So losing a youngster for free to these teams, I don't care about. If then Man United are interested in the player, I'm like, okay, that's the kind of player that I want to keep around. That's the kind of player that I want to develop into much more than just the person they are now, really. So obviously we're talking about Clarkson leaving, and the only big name leaving is Palmer. Adam Messina to Palmer for £6 million, was it? £6.5 million. Yeah, just a bit for the left back swap with Palmer. Really, we bought Pazzuela in, I think, Pazzuela, and we sold Messina to them, and they made £9 million profit. But again, we got a player that's equally as, I think it's better. I think it's 3.5 star, and not only that, is 4 years younger. So it's something that we need to kind of look at and think we can potentially trying to get a 4-star player around. I want a 4-star player in every position. So, but I look to do that attackers first, because obviously buying attackers is more fun than trying to buy a keeper every summer. So we'll go into the first game against Bournemouth. That's the team we got today. We've got a lot of people starting. I picked the team earlier. Got a lot of people starting for their debuts. So the team we're going to put out there to try and see if we can get this first win of the season against Bournemouth, who finished a decent 11th last season. So we're definitely someone that we need to be aware of. But go and do our best and see what we can do. But the team we're putting out there is Kovar in goal. I'm not going to even try and say his name properly, but his name to me is Kovar. Kovar in goal. Perzella at left back. Allsop and Bielik staple centre backs right now. Potentially looking to improve Bielik, but again, it's he's quality, so we'll go with him for now. Lirola at right back making his debut. So Kovar, Lirola, and Perzella making their debuts. Quintana making his debut, and Bex next to him. Do you want to be anything else? No, okay, you can be a Bex box. Make sure that's alright. Isan making his debut on the left wing, and then Nygren just behind Nketiah, and Nelson out wide on the right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 debuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So 5 debuts today. Half the team are making a debut. Okay, this could go badly quite easily. We give him number 1. Not a problem with me. Okay, that's 2 changes from the last match, even though it's a friendly. Okay, whatever. We'll go into the game. We did go in for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. The only reason we went in for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, though, was because we had a £40 million offer for Nketiah that I had to accept. Because, you know, £40 million for a striker, and I thought I could get a better striker and just change. I like changing the team up, so if someone gets me a £40 million for a player, I kind of tend to kind of go, do you know what, I'll accept it, just because I like to sign strikers. That and the fact that I like to change up my team sometimes as well. So having a £40 million bid for a striker, and then go, yeah, I'll have that, and then to snub the team was Newcastle. Was a little bit disappointing because potentially we could have got Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and it's something that could have been fun to have, really, especially when he's only costed £18 million or something. Hopefully he doesn't come back and bite us in the backside in this game. I think he might, though. Yeah. Right, Eason with the ball. Eason. Don't know, you didn't even say his name, but I'm going to go with Eason. Nelson on the right, though. Cuts inside. He gets running. Does he hit the post there? Looks like he hit the post and went out for a goal kick. Aston Villa 3-0 up against Leeds, though. Quintana with a free kick. Off the bar, by the looks of it. Off the Denver. Puts the ball back in the box. Gets cleared back out to him. He put a better ball in the box. He can find Nelson. Ricochets around the box with Nelson. I'm excited about Quintana. I'm excited about him. This is coming to the territory of South American wonder kids now. So we'll see how the scouts find them and stuff. So The scout found him, by the way. I didn't even. And then he come up on the scout report. It's like 5 star percent. It's like was it recommendation like 90 something. I was like, gonna have to look into this kid. And then first of all, we didn't want to sign us because we didn't qualify for the Copa Libertadores. When we qualified for Europe, I think he was like, yeah, we'll have some of that. We'll take Nygren off and we'll bring on Teddy Jenks in that attacking midfielder role. Not overly keen on Nygren at the moment. He needs to have a big season, really. Not a big season, but like enough to make me think about, okay, that's a solid position. I don't need to change that because at the moment I'm thinking about potentially changing that position next summer. And Ketch's not really played very well, has he? Got Ivan Toney on the bench though. This guy, loving him. 2.5-star common ability, 5-star potential, and he's on the bench for us. So, you know, might at some point see him. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? I'll take off Bex. We'll bring Teddy Banks back into the midfield, and we'll put him just behind the striker, I think. Yeah, we'll give him a Charlton debut. We'll make a double substitution there. To me, he's probably the better bet. But again, we'll make sure that that guy gets quite a lot of game time next season because I want him to develop. I don't know what Nelson's doing. Got tackled 3 times there. Still has the ball though. Okay, and the 4th time of asking, the defender gets the ball, lumps the ball forward. Okay, Nelson's got the ball back. Willis will be tackled 3 times in a row again. Nelson plays it back to Jenks. Over to Lirola. Plays well down his right hand side. Defends, gets the ball back again. Jenks receives it, lumps the ball forward. Nelson's in. He hits the post from there. I was expecting just the net to ripple. What? Why has he missed that? That is not a golden opportunity to put us 1-0 up and win the game. Oh, they're going to score right at the end here, then, aren't they? Oh, he's cleared for Bielik. No one's even running for the ball. Lerma retrieves. Lerma. Cook forward. Bernat's on the left hand side. Gets tackled, but has the ball again. Runs the ball to Lerma. Lerma. Okay. Puts the ball in the box. Bielik clears. Bernat's got the ball with Cook. DCL hits it. Goal. Yeah. I knew it would be DCL, and I knew it right at the end because we missed that golden opportunity from Reece Nelson to make it 1-0, and it's the post from 2 yards out, pretty much. That is disastrous. That goal at the end. And of course, DCL comes back to bite me in the butthole. I honestly, I don't see how we could win that game. Like, we had a number of opportunities. I think that's that first highlight in the 92nd minute. Bitter to be disappointed. I'll definitely need to make some. I'm definitely gonna have a look at some more transfers though. I don't think we've got enough strength and depth. We have a lot of players, but not. I don't think we have any more centre backs really. But look, centre backs. Oh no, we do. Okay. No, you don't have a work. You don't have a work permit, do you? Okay, I can't apply for a work permit yet. Like, if you had a work permit, then we'd be fine. But he doesn't have a work permit. He's a left back, so we get rid of him. And obviously, I can't play him because he ain't got a work permit. We only got Bailly as a backup. Potentially looking at get rid of him because you're on loan. Get rid of him as a left back. Get rid of him as a right back. We don't have one left back really. Okay, maybe promote that Samuel guy again. Where's that Samuel guy? Okay, let's go back to on-23s. Right, is it Christian? Yeah, I'm going to promote you to the squad. Move to senior squad. Alright. Then we have to go to the team report again. Squad depth. Right, yeah, Samuel's there, left back. Bailly's right back and centre back. So potentially look at trying to get a right back or another centre back for sure. Buy in that centre back can be partners as backup, and then need a right back because I don't want to happen. Don't want what? Do I want? Not too sure to be honest. Right there. Not even sure. But with Marino, this is a guy that I'm looking for. Excited to see 5-star potential, and season alone last season. Didn't really play much, but again, definitely want him in and around the squad really. I was trying to look at getting Ivan Toney off the books and trying to potentially get £10 million for him. No one wanted him really. And even if they did, they didn't really express it that much really. So those are 3 strikers. We've got Essen on this side. We'll get rid of Nketiah. Get rid of Nketiah on this side. Reece Nelson's got that position. Easton's got this position. Quintana's. Oh no, Nygren's got this one. Quintana. I need more Quintanas. Can I triple duplicate you so we can play you all 3 positions? I need more. Seem to have a lot of midfielders though. Okay. Right. Are you in and around the squad? What squad are you in? Are you in the... Okay, you're in the full squad. Okay, that's good. That's good. Have you in and around the squad again? Brace might be someone we need to move on, really. Offer him out. Right, we'll just... Unspecified. We'll see what we can do. But until then... Well, wait, not until then. We'll have a look at the schedule. We'll come back for a European game, I think. First European game we'll come back for. And we'll go from there, really. Hopefully it'll be the qualifying rounds. I think maybe qualifying rounds. Maybe it will be a group game. But honestly, I don't know how it works really with Europa League. I know we qualify. I know Champions League top 3 go through, and 4th team have to qualify. But anyway, until then, goodbye.